Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss chapter number 3, Shitty First Drafts by Annie Lamott. In this video, I will explain the chapter in a very simple and easy way. First, we will talk about the author and then I will give you a clear and short summary of the chapter. I have also prepared handwritten notes which will help you to understand the topic better and will be very useful for your exam preparation. Before we start, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now let's start the discussion of chapter Shitty First Drafts. Shitty First Drafts by Annie Lamott. The essay Shitty First Draft written by Annie Lamott is taken from the book Bird by Bird. Some instructions on writing and life. The book is a collection of essays in which Annie Lamott shares her experiences and advice about writing, creativity, and the life of a writer. In this book, she explains different stages of writing process and encourages writers to develop their ideas step by step. Annie Lamott is a well-known American writer, novelist, and teacher of creative writing. She was born in San Francisco, United States. She is famous for her novels and non-fiction works that often discuss writing, personal experiences, faith, and everyday life. Annie is widely appreciated for her honest, humorous, and thoughtful writing style. She has written several books and essays that guide and inspire writers. One of her most popular books is Bird by Bird, Some Instructions on Writing and Life, which shares valuable advice about the process of writing and creativity. Her works encourage writers to write freely, accept mistakes, and improve their writing through revision and practice. Because of her simple and engaging style, she is considered an important voice in modern American literature. The chapter Shitty First Draft, written by Annie Lamott, explains the importance of writing the first draft in the process of writing. The author states that almost all writers begin their work with a rough and imperfect draft. These drafts are often unorganized, full of mistakes, and not very clear. However, they are very important because they help writers put their ideas on paper. According to Annie, many people think that good writers produce perfect work immediately. She explains that this is not true. Even experienced writers struggle in the beginning and often feel confused about how to start their writing. They may write poorly at first, but this is a natural and necessary step in the creative process. The chapter highlights that the first draft is simply the starting point of writing. Writers should not worry about grammar, structure, or perfection at this stage. Instead, they should write freely and express their thoughts and ideas without fear. Later, they can review their work, make corrections, and improve the content through editing and revising. Annie Lamott also emphasizes that writing is a process that develops gradually. The first draft allows writers to collect and explore their ideas. The second draft helps them organize their thoughts more clearly, and the final draft becomes a polished and well structured piece of writing. In this way, good writing is achieved step by step. This chapter also gives an important message to students and writers that making mistakes is a normal part of learning and creativity. Writers should not feel discouraged by imperfect beginnings. Instead, they should continue writing with patience and confidence because improvement comes through practice and revision. In conclusion, the chapter teaches us that imperfect first drafts are essential writers to express their ideas freely and form the foundation of better and clear work in later drafts. Through this chapter, Annie Lamott encourages writers to accept mistakes, keep writing, and gradually develop their skills.